and welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Stevie with me in the studio. Gab and Frank join us as well. Frank's been moaning because it's late. He's become more and more of a diva, isn't he, since his book?
Well, he's big time, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. And the first question is about said book.
He's a thespian now.
Stevie, how far... A thespian?
A thespian.
Right, yes. Stevie, how far would Scotland get in the World Cup if they read Frank's book?
That can be a ton of event, you know.
Inspirational.
Unfortunately, fitness and ability are two different things.
Right.
And if they read Frank's book, they might be fit, but they're not good enough.
What do you think, the sort of book do you think it is? It's not an exercise
fitness book.
It's not a fitness book.
He did. He said it's about fitness and...
No, it's about self-motivation. And look at me, if I can win the World Cup, so can you. It's not nothing to do with fitness.
My book is not about that. It's about believing in yourself, you know, thinking that you're not a bad person, you're not weak, and you should believe in yourself because you can do things if you think you can good enough to do it.
Self-belief,
It's not about the psychological aspect of the thing. Exactly.
It's like changing your diet. You can believe that you don't have to have shepherd's pie every day.
Oh, I believe it.
Exactly.
I believe that. I actually believe that.
Right. But putting it into practice?
Well, maybe I'll read Frank's book.
There you go.
There you go.
We've gone full circle.
Voila.
Frank, I'll send you my address.
Voila. In the light of the... It's in French, but that's okay. In light of the Brazil-Argentina drama, what was the most bizarre stoppage to a football match you've experienced?
Oh.
Anything spring to mind, Frank?
Oh, yes. We played against Algeria. I don't remember when it was. I think it was beginning of 2000. And it was a very strange game, very strange organized, and we felt something was going wrong. And just after the halftime, just started the second half, people came on the field. We were leading 3 or 4-1. And they invaded the pitch, and we had to stop the game. But it was planned by the fans.
Wow.
They couldn't accept the fact that we could win. And, many problems after that, because people go to cliché, racism, whatever it is. And it was a bad image for Algeria. And for France as well, because we shouldn't have done that or organized it that way.
Must be scary as well, Frank.
That was very scary because we found some kind of weapons on the pitch after.
Wow.
So we would have stayed there, and we don't know what would have happened. But fortunately, nothing happened. So everything is good. Okay now.
Stevie?
Yeah, just your basic brawling.
Right.
From the players and in the benches. And
Okay.
Then you just stop it.
Right.
But nothing.
No, nothing?
I was going to say nothing unusual, but
Right.
as I said, that's Amber Colour.
I feel like streakers
Oh,
were more common in your days, no?
Yes.
No. You never had a streaker?
No.
Frank?
Yeah, yes.
Look at Frank's
yes,
smile.
I remember.
He remembers it well.
Yes, that was really fun. We played against Sheffield Wednesday, and suddenly the girl came completely naked and give a big hug to Dennis Wise.
Wow.
That was really fun. You should have seen Dennis Wise's face. He didn't know how to behave.
No, don't say it. I know exactly what you're going to say.
All right.
Was it going to be a height comment?
It was something to do with
I thought, Right, Frank, with Cristiano Ronaldo returning to Manchester United, which Ronaldo was better in their prime, CR7 or R9?
My God. I would say on the longevity of the career.
No.
What?
You can't. Longevity isn't the question.
No.
In their prime.
Answer
So
the question.
when they were at their absolute best.
Oh, in their prime.
Who are you picking?
I pick Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, the guy. Yes, I have to pick Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo?
He's faster.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hold on.
Yeah, Cristiano.
missing
I don't know
something?
why, but I have to pick Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. I
Gab,
don't know
who would
why.
you pick?
It's
Oh,
crazy.
but which one's Cristiano Ronaldo?
What do you mean?
Well, it's the same person, isn't it?
No, Ronaldo's first name isn't Cristiano,
No.
is it?
Oh, I thought that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh my God.
You okay?
Well, you need to read my book. You need to read my book.
I thought the
You
question
completely
was
lost.
which Ronaldo, the Manchester United Ronaldo or
Right.
the Real Madrid
Okay.
Ronaldo. I
Right.
beg your pardon.
Okay. Okay.
Beg your pardon.
What's going on? Well, that's not the question. Now I'm producers. Now he's chipping in.
No, it's not the question. That's what I thought the question was.
No, but the question is,
That's why I said
CR7
which Ronaldo, Man United or Real Madrid.
Right, well, this is where I'm taking this question. Gav, who would you have? Cristiano Ronaldo or Brazilian Ronaldo?
Sorry, I'm just so flabbergasted by which Ronaldo, the United one or the Real Madrid one? They both played for Real Madrid.
Right.
Tickled them, isn't it?
I love
And
Gav's
also-
laughing.
And also, Cristiano Ronaldo wore number 9 in his first season
Yeah.
at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
That could have been your get out of jail
True.
card,
That's
Stephen.
it.
You were comparing Cristiano Ronaldo
Well, I thought
with
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Oh, see, here's
the
the
year
thing.
he wore.
I thought
He was
Ronaldo-
CR9.
I thought Ronaldo maybe had 9 when he was at United.
No, he
then
had
he
7.
started
He had
messing around
7
with his
No,
name.
That's
No,
why, that's why Cavani.
Yeah, number 7.
That's why
there's this
Cavani's-
big to
that's
do
why
about him
Cavani's
wearing
just
number
given it
7
back.
again.
So he was 9.
At Real Madrid for one season and Raul.
No.
You know, at Man United he was number 9.
No, he was 7.
That's I thought, but that's why I thought.
Right.
Because it's got R9, I was thinking Ronaldo 9 when he was at Man United.
Okay.
And he changed to CR7.
Gab, who would you choose in their
God.
absolute prime?
All right, in their absolute prime, if you're talking sort of that sweet spot
Yes.
that he had in at Barcelona and in his first season in Inter Milan, I thought Ronaldo was unplayable for a full 2 years in a way that I don't know that Cristiano ever went through a stage like that. Cristiano also had a better supporting cast. So before the Cristiano Ronaldo fanboys go and kill me, you did say in their prime, right?
Yes.
So just
Yes.
for a short spell,
Yes.
if I think that Ronaldo would just take over games and just beat everybody continuously in a way that this other Cristiano, but you know what? The other Cristiano's been around so long, maybe I've just forgotten those instances when he did that because he's obviously a very different player today.
Twitter will
But,
remind you.
yeah,
Gab.
for me, maybe I'm just
Twitter
being
will remind you,
romantic
don't
because-
worry. Stevie, you have the
Yeah, I'm
deciding
sure
vote.
they will.
Which, I tell you what, if I'm going to pick a team to win, I'm picking
Why would you not pick a team to win?
well, technically,
Right, what's
the
a draw this
Brazilian
game?
Ronaldo is better than
Okay.
Cristiano.
Right.
But if I'm picking a team to win, it's a schoolboy pick,
Right.
and I've got to choose one of them.
Yes.
I'm taking Cristiano Ronaldo.
Why?
Well, because you're guaranteed. On his worst day, you're guaranteed
No, but
a goal.
you're going to be guaranteed them in the prime.
Well, it's Ronaldinho then, isn't
What's
it?
happened to Gab? Ronaldinho's not in the conversation.
Dan, I just want to know. I just want to know, Dan, and maybe Gab can answer that. On his prime, Cristiano Ronaldo scored how many goals a season comparing to Ronaldo? I think that's
thinking
unbelievable. Cristiano Ronaldo scored maybe 50 goals a season when Ronaldo scored maybe 30. No?
Not only did I get,
Well,
not
those
only
guys
did I
are
get the question wrong, I was thinking of Ronaldinho. I thought you were talking about.
Oh my God, the guy is lost. Psychologically, you're not getting good. Read my book. Read my book. You're completely lost.
it was Ronaldinho.
Stevie.
I didn't realise.
Oh my God.
Because
Right.
I'm pretty sure Ronaldinho didn't wear the number 9 shirt either, but hey, that's fine.
I'm sure.
And he never
I'm
played
sure.
for Real Madrid. But
I'm
yeah.
going for Cristiano. Oh, excuse me.
Well, forget it.
Right.
TV, forget it.
The proposal of FIFA World Cup every 2 years. How do you guys see this? I'm going to go to you first, Gab.
So I know why they're doing this. I think it's great if there is a World Cup every 2 years and teams get more and more teams get a chance to go and play and compete. I don't know that it has to be a World Cup that's like the other World Cup. I think it's just way too difficult to cram into the calendar as we are. I think there is also room for compromise, maybe some sort of Nations League that culminating in that would also make the European Nations League, the CONCACAF Nations League and whatnot more meaningful. I think something like that could work and could actually be meaningful. But a full-fledged 48 team as it is now, World Cup, plonked down every 2 years, I don't like it for the men's game. The women's game, I think, is a very, very different kettle of fish, different development. Doesn't necessarily need to follow the men's game. I think that's a different issue. I'd look very favorably on that. In the men's game, I don't think you can have a full-fledged World Cup.
Gab, what would you say is the best possible front three for Serie A players now that Lukaku and Ronaldo are gone?
Ooh.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ooh, I was anticipating this question, funny enough. I'm going to
Ronaldinho.
go with...
Which Ronaldinho we're talking about here?
Yeah, I'm going to go Ronaldinho, R9, and CR7. No. I'm going to... all three of them, of course, played in Serie A. I'm going to go with Federico Chiesa on one wing. I'm going to go with Zaniolo on the other wing, based on what I think he will do, and what I hope he will do, what I pray he will do. Through the middle is where I really, really struggle, in the sense that you can make a case for Lautaro, you can make a case for Duvan Zapata. For me, it came down to Victor Osimhen, and I hate to say this on a night he wasn't great, but I think I have to go with Ciro Immobile because he scores. You're talking about Serie A, and the man scores in industrial quantities of goals in Serie A and has done in each of the last 4 or 5 seasons.
Why doesn't Klopp play Trent as a midfielder, Stevie? He should make the transition like Joshua Kimmich did.
Because he's better coming late with the ball at his feet.
Right.
And he'll have more time on the ball to pick out his whoever he's trying to hit in the middle in the penalty box.
After showing his class today, why didn't Lingard earn a move away from Manchester United, Gab, when he will likely be stuffed on the bench this season?
True.
The international signed for money.
Oh.
I think given his contractual situation, given what United wanted for him or would have wanted for him, I think he figured he's better off sticking where he is, biding his time, taking his chances a little bit later. He can always move in January if he needs to, and then when his contract runs out, kind of go and pick his spots. And I also think he kind of bet on himself too. He had a great second half of the season at West Ham. I think he looks around and he says, okay, well, Rashford's injured, Sancho's just arrived. I can play centrally, I can play wide. There is competition for places, but Daniel James got a bunch of games, and maybe he thinks, hey, look, I'm better than he is. I can work my way in there. So I know a lot of people gave him a hard time for sticking around, but I actually like the fact that he went and he backed himself.
Gab, this question is for you, and it is right up your street, but I need it to be quick. How much do the top clubs make from shirt sales? Up to 5% of total revenue?
Oh, I don't understand the 5% total revenue. It's they negotiate a royalty for each shirt they sell. It's usually between maybe $4 and $10 a shirt, something like that. And then they also get a flat fee from the shirt maker. So United, for example, because I know this is where it's going, they get about $75 million a year for Adidas. I think they get that through 2024, if I'm not mistaken. And then on top of that, for every shirt they sell, they get a certain amount, which I believe is about $6 a shirt.
Final question, and it's to you, Frank. I know you've got to get up early tomorrow to go to your mansion in Normandy. But before you go, who would you choose for your team between Kante or Vieira?
I will stick to my former teammate Patrick Vieira. I love N'Golo Kante, and everybody knows that, so nobody's gonna feel offended. But Patrick Vieira, when you had him in front of you, that was kind of a relief. So I go for Patrick Vieira. Fantastic.
Good stuff. That's it, Frank. You can go to bed. We are done. Thank you very much.
Yeah.